Every few years there seems to be a new kid on the block when it comes to dieting, and this time it's the carnivore diet. The carnivore diet, for those of you who don't know, is a diet based solely around animals, so meat, fish, eggs, and some dairy products. What's going on YouTube? It's Jason, and welcome to day number 66 and day number 13 of my Razor Sharp series. So just 20 days left and the daily vlogging challenge will come to an end. I can't wait. It's been a great experiment. I've enjoyed it. I've definitely grown as a content creator, but daily vlogging does take its toll on me, my life, just everything. It is, it's just something I can't even put into words. I'm on my way to the gym now to train upper body. I'm gonna finish that up, take you through my day's nutrition, and then I'm gonna speak to you about this new carnivore diet that's doing the rounds on social media as the new magic pill to lose weight. Everyone's raving about it, celebrities and influencers alike, and I'm gonna give you my thoughts, the benefits and potential drawbacks, and whether or not I think it's suitable. Dips, warm-up set. Working sets. Cable flies are busy, and so doing a like-for-like swap with a pec fly. Seated rows. Underhand grip. Face pulls. Cable side laterals. Food for today, same again. Don't you get bored? No, I don't get bored of results. We had natural yogurt, granola, and maple syrup. Then I had eggs and buttered sourdough. Pre-workout was jollof, chicken breast, broccoli, spinach, shiitake, and the last of the coleslaw. Post-workout was egg fried rice, drumsticks, and kale, and fruit. Every few years there seems to be a new kid on the block when it comes to dieting, and this time it's the carnivore diet. The carnivore diet, for those of you who don't know, is a diet based solely around animals, so meat, fish, eggs, and some dairy products. No fruit, no veg, no grains, no beans, no seeds, nothing else, just meat, fish, eggs pretty much on repeat. Now, this, as always, is being pushed by celebrities and influencers as the new way to improve your health and help you lose weight. I hate to say it, but I've seen it all before. It's been there since the late 90s, early 2000s when I first started trying to lose weight, so I've become wise to it, and I'm going to give you my thoughts on the benefits and the drawbacks of this potential diet. Let's start off with the benefits. Benefit number one, the diet is based solely around whole foods. Everything is from the ground and found in nature. There is literally no processed food in the diet. You can't have crisps, you can't have chocolate or ice cream. Everything is pure, natural, and unprocessed, and that is a good thing. Benefit number two, it does encourage people to consume a high protein diet. Over here in the West, I don't think we consume enough protein. Everything is based around refined carbs. By following the carnivore diet, you are pretty much forced to eat a high protein diet. You've only got an option of pretty much animal meats, and so you can't really go too far wrong when it comes to protein. Benefit number three, the carnivore diet can help with weight loss. I'm very careful not to call it a superior diet for weight loss because just like any other diet, it does rely heavily on a person being in a calorie deficit. But by cutting out everything else, all carbs, all processed food, it does make it easier, in theory, to create a calorie deficit. And the final benefit is that the carnivore diet has been shown to improve your health. People are reporting things like reversing diabetes, improved cholesterol, and blood pressure, so it can help improve your biomarkers. Cool, so they're the benefits. What's my beef for the carnivore diet? Well, number one, it eliminates fruit and veg. Any diet that eliminates fruit and veg ought to be avoided, in my opinion. It's an unbalanced diet. Your body relies heavily on fruits and vegetables for its vitamins and minerals, the micronutrients, things that the body relies on to help it function properly and put the macronutrients to work. So Nutrition 101, if you're going to eliminate fruits and veg, I wouldn't recommend this diet. Drawback number 2, it's another diet. It's a list of do's and don'ts that people have to comply with. I'm very open about the fact that for the first 3 years of my fitness journey, I was struggling with my weight, and the main reason for that was that I was following all these fad diets. I would start the diet, it would work for like 3 or 4 months, and then I'd end up gaining all the weight back when I reintroduced the food. And so I've become anti-diet over time because I just don't think it works. 97% of all weight lost is regained, and I think this has a big part to do with it. People don't understand food and just think, cut this stuff out, it's very short term. You can't live without grains. You can't live without fruit and veg. I'm sorry. If you're a normal person with a normal social life, eventually you're going to come across those foods again. And if you haven't learned to lose weight with them, when you reintroduce them, the inevitable was going to happen and you're going to yo-yo back. And so I think we need to move away from this if we're looking for a long-term solution. Number 3, just like with any other diet out there, it's an idiot's guide to food. It doesn't teach people about nutrition. A lot of obese people love a shortcut. I always say this. They want to know, what do I need to do to lose weight the fastest? They don't want to learn about nutrition. They don't want to learn how to keep everything in and reduce portions and work on their macros and lose weight in the long term. They want to know, if I cut carbohydrates, how fast will I lose? It doesn't really help in the long term because people still end up in what I call key stage 1 nutrition, the kind of stuff we're taught in primary school. You need to really move on from there if you want to build a lifestyle and sustainable weight loss. I think a lot of these diets oversimplify nutrition, and for that reason, I'm not a fan of them. Point number 4, and this is one of my pet peeves. They use awful examples in order to push their agenda. They use Joe Blogs, who is typically obese, put them on the carnivore diet and go, oh my gosh, look how their biomarkers and their health have improved. But in my view, if you get someone who is eating atrociously to cut out processed food and grains, of course they're going to improve their health. But I reckon that I could improve their health the same way by fixing their nutrition and putting them on a balanced diet. I.e., you don't need to cut things out in order to get the same results. If you were to use someone like myself and put me on a carnivore diet, I think the improvements are going to be negligible. I'm already smashing my blood tests out of the park, as you guys have seen, and so I'm not really going to see any improvements. And so I think the improvements are person specific. Context is everything, and to be honest, I say the same thing about the vegan diet. A lot of people say the vegan diet is healthier for you. Healthier for who? For Joe Blogs, yes, because they're eating Oreos and crisps. But for someone like myself who's already eating 5 to 7 portions of fruit and veg a day, I'm already getting all the benefits of veganism. My diet is minimally processed. I'm not really gonna see a difference if I switched. And that's what I felt when I went on the vegan diet. And my final beef with carnivore, and this is pretty much my beef with any diet out there, is that it is hyper focused on weight loss. Like, if you remove the weight loss element of carnivore, you have a diet that is unbalanced, that is very simplistic, and that is not sustainable in normal life. And the classic social media thing is that the end justifies the means. Look how much weight she's lost. It must be working. This diet is great. But I always say to people, it's the equivalent of someone looking at Pablo Escobar and being like, look how much money he's got. Yeah, he was a billionaire way back when, but he was also a drug lord. Are we ignoring that? The how actually matters. It's not just look at the results. When someone loses weight, their life needs to be enhanced. The way I teach my clients, they become mentally better, physically better, their health improves, socially they improve, they become more confident, and the byproduct of that transformation is the weight loss. It's not the focus, it is a byproduct of becoming a new person. These diets pretty much like any other diet, they rely on a calorie deficit. They're not special. They just try and push weight loss because they eliminate other foods. I don't think it's holistic. I don't think it's sustainable. And it's only really going to work long term for extreme personality types. People like Eddie Abu that can have beef liver and feta for dessert. If you're not one of those people, I would say this diet isn't for you. So yeah, in summary, I'm not a fan of the carnivore diet. I think it's oversimplistic, and you just be better off doing a standard calorie deficit and keeping everything in. Learn nutrition, do the hard yards, stop taking shortcuts, and in the long term, you'll be much better off. So yeah, that's my opinion. My calories and macros are on screen. Hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like it if you did. Subscribe to my channel to follow me on this journey, and I'll see you again tomorrow.